What it do, Juan? Let me try this again. I hope I got it fixed. Let me try this right quick. I hope it works, Jelani. You're up first. So let me see. Let me see if I got it fixed. Hold on.
Hi.
Got it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
And I can hear you perfect. I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything. So I had to reset the whole. But anyway. So what you got going on, man? How you doing, first of all?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little nervous, a little wrecked right now. In the middle of a live and just go dead on my second live. So thank y'all for hanging in there with me.
No, it happens. So I'm from the UK. I've sent you a few emails because I want to do a private consultation with you.
Okay.
But I don't think you received it. I don't know. I've been waiting for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, nearly.
Now, the only email I got concerning that, I did respond. So, hold on. Because whoever, unless it wasn't you, what email are you using?
Sadak Jailani 2360@outlook.com.
I mean, what did you email? What for me? What did you? My email address.
Bigward, I think, at myyahoo.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you received it. Some people didn't receive their. I've sent some people emails. Some people received it, others didn't. So
I didn't receive it. I didn't. So
I made 2 emails as well. Sorry.
Try it again. You have your. Are you able to get to your email right now?
Yeah, but I might exit the chat. The thing is, I made 2 different emails, and the one email I've sent to you, I've sent it like 4 times.
I haven't. I don't ignore my emails. I'm looking at them right now. When was the last time you sent one?
Yesterday.
And what was your name on here? It's not on here.
Sadat Jailani.
Hold on. No, I'm at the 31st. Man, I hate that. I don't want you.
It might be in your junk email box.
Is it SHEWET?
No, SADAQJAYLANI.
No, I don't have. It's not here. Let me.
If you could send me a blank.
You got something to write with?
Yeah, I do. Right.
You ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
HARRIS.
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 Yep.
Jermaine, JERMAINE.
JER, right?
Right. MAINE.
JARINAE, yeah.
You got it, Jermaine, JERMAINE.
MAINE, yep.
874.
874.
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Right. Hopefully this one works.
All right, read that back to me.
Harris, HARIS.
No, RRIS, 2 R's.
HARI.
There's 2 R's. HARRIS. Harris.
Okay. Harris. Jermaine, JER.
MAINE.
MAINE.
874 at gmail.com.
Yeah. I got it. Hopefully that one works.
All right, send it to that one. That's another one I had.
All right, no worries, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, that was it?
Yeah, that was it. Because I wanna talk to you privately. So obviously that's
Okay,
that's that. Yeah.
send me that one. Send it to
Sound.
me now, and then I'll let you know on here that I got it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna jump off. Let someone else speak to you. I'll
All
send
right,
it to you, and then hopefully I'll join back again and ask you again.
all right. Appreciate
All
you.
right. Top man. Cheers. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye.
What happened to you, Tawana? All right, Tyler, you up next. How you
What's
doing,
going
Tyler?
on, big? How you doing?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you good now. Yep.
Okay, I don't know what happened, man. I'm just sitting here and the lady was talking and it just kaput.
Technology, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. I didn't touch anything. It just, so.
Right. Yeah, it's like that sometimes. It's cool you got your stuff up though. That's
Yeah,
what's
I'm
up.
back. I'm back. So what's up?
So I guess you said you were incarcerated a long time ago, and I've been myself, I'm 34, and I spent basically like 18 to 23 in prison or whatever, and I would do a lot of stupid things. And I've been out off parole now for 11 years, but like I can't seem to forgive myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like I'm way off. I'm way better off in life now. You know, my whole thought process is different, and I work, I got a deal, I got a lot going on, whatever. But
Hey,
just
stop moving because you're blinking in and out.
for sure. But yeah, essentially, it's just hard to.
Right there. Stay right there. Stay right.
It's hard to forgive yourself. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, I deal with that on a day-to-day basis, and it's like I'm trying to figure that out. Like I don't go to church, which I probably should, but.
All right. How long you been out of prison?
So I've been off parole for about 11 or 12 years. It's been a long time, you know,
And
but
what are
that
you doing
guilt.
now? Are you straight in life now?
Absolutely. Yep. I do landscaping and irrigation. Yeah, I'm a whole different person. Like the thought process, I don't look at people as victims, like, cause I used to do stupid, you know, just not proud. I don't even like talking about it, but sometimes you got to talk to somebody about what you're thinking. And
So let me ask you this. I see what right here says your name is Tyler, right?
yes, sir.
So it's not Jesus Christ.
Absolutely.
Let me make
Absolutely
sure,
not.
hold on, let me make sure I'm reading this right. It says Tyler,
Mm-hmm.
not Jesus Christ.
Right.
So can you kind of see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, for sure.
I see
And
Tyler. I see
right.
Tyler. That's what I see. I don't see Jesus.
Right.
Okay, so with that being said, are you the only person that made mistakes?
No. Yeah, and that's the thing,
Hold on, let me
I know.
I got a
Yep.
line of questions I want to run down to you.
Yes, sir.
First, I want to ask you, and then just listen to all these questions.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the first person to ever make a mistake?
No.
All right. Second, do you know how many people that probably have done some of the same things you have done that didn't get caught?
Right.
Okay. And who are you hurting by not forgiving yourself? How are you helping yourself by not forgiving yourself? And why not?
Yep.
Why
Yep.
not? I messed up. I
Right.
messed up 30 years ago. Okay. What am I doing now?
Right. And that's
You can't
you
can't get the
so
past back.
I feel like it's almost like, as dumb as this sounds, I feel like it's almost my karma, you know what I mean, for the things I did do, that I gotta live with this guilt. And that, but I deserve forgiveness. I know, like, because I've completely changed my life. Like, so,
Hey,
and I'm not
that
Jesus.
karma,
I can't,
I'm not too big into that karma thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because if that's the case, everybody fucked up.
Right.
We all got something to pay for. So
Right.
if some people do wrong and nothing ever happened to them,
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
got some,
for
you
sure.
got some good people that don't do nobody wrong, die early, get messed up. Look at kids.
Mm-hmm.
Kids that get shot in the drive-by, what's their karma? What do they do?
Nowadays, yeah, it's crazy. There's kids dying left and right.
So what they got karma? Is that karma for the kid? No, shit happens. That's what it's called. It's not called karma. It's called shit
Yeah,
happens. You ain't got to do
right.
nothing wrong, and something still bad gonna happen to you. Bad happens to good people too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if a lot of people don't understand that. Just because you good, don't mean ain't nothing bad gonna happen to you.
Right.
Is that karma? What did they do
Mm-hmm.
wrong? What did the good person do wrong?
Right.
To get robbed, to get molested, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What karma is they paying back?
Right.
So that karma thing, if something bad happened to you, it just shit happens, man.
Yep.
But the sun shine on a dog ass every now and then, so it's gonna be good stuff happen to you too.
Well, yeah, and it's so right now I'm kind of in like this transition period where my boss, I've been working for this company for about 7 years. I didn't want to work. Like when I got out of prison, it was like I'd work, but I'd only work a few days. I always wanted to take shortcuts, you know. But I
I know.
found a company. I've stuck by my boss for about 7 years, and but he's ready to retire. But so he sold the property or whatever, but he's basically giving the business to his daughter's husband, and we're going to run it together essentially. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works. So yeah, it's like I got a lot of great things going on, but it's just some days you get to thinking about the past and stuff, and it's it's yeah. But no, every day is a new day, man. I'm just thankful to wake up and be here, because not everybody has that. Not everybody's gonna make it.
Right.
So, and I got
There's no big, long, drawn out speech that I can give you
right.
to make you let yourself go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not let yourself go. Forgive
Forget.
yourself
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and let it go.
Right.
Like, I mean, I've done some things, man. Are
Mm-hmm.
you listening to other people
What's that?
remind
Yeah.
you?
Okay. So essentially, I mean, I've had like my wife's family. Like, because I came from the big city, and now you see where I'm at. I'm out here in the country, so they didn't like me first off, and like they always wanted me to go back. I felt that like her brothers would always say, "You're gonna go back." It's been 12 years. I'm a whole different person. Like I used to. My thing was I would break into cars, break in the fucking house. Part of my language, break into houses. And things of that nature. And it's really hard to, I'm not going to get into the specifics of why I changed, you know, but, I had to put myself in the perspective of the person who I was doing wrong. And when I was finally, it took me a while. I had to go to prison and, really sit down for a while and think about it. But yeah, I'm not the same person anymore. And I know that. So I should give myself credit for that. But
That's all
yeah,
that.
other people get in your ear too, and that's part of the issue, I guess. I gotta tune them out.
Because you never know what they've done in life.
Right, a lot of people are good at wearing a mask and hiding what they've done. I'm open, I'm honest. Like I don't got anything to hide from, so but
I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna leave you with this.
right.
Listen to me real good. I knew it wasn't just you.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what it is. So listen to me. You listen to me good, all right?
Yep.
Fuck them people.
Right. Right.
That's it. Fuck them.
Right. I appreciate it, Bigward.
Hey, listen.
For real. Yeah.
It works. Fuck them people.
Right.
You don't know what them people doing behind closed doors. Some of the people that have judged me throughout my life, when some of the stuff that they were doing came out, I'm like, hey, you had the nerve to judge me.
Right.
Fuck them people, man. Live your life.
I appreciate it.
It don't matter what they believe. What do you
Right.
believe?
Yep. And that's the most important thing. Yeah.
So
I
I'll leave you with
appreciate
that.
you. For
I
sure,
appreciate
man.
you
Have a good
coming in, man.
weekend. Take it easy.
All right, forget them
Yep.
people, man. Fuck 'em.
Yep. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
All right, you have a blessed day. All right, Tawana, I got you back. Now I'm nervous, Tawana, because I went out on you now. So hey y'all, if it bring back up, if it go out again. Let's try this again.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing? How are you,
All right.
Bigward, Mr. Bigward?
Now I remember where we left off. You're gonna go to school. All right. And how long do you have to go to school to finish what you gotta how long the school last?
2.5 to 4 years, but if you accelerate, you could do it in 2.5 years, which that's my plan, 2.5 years.
Okay. So that's not long. Shouldn't be a lot of money.
40 something, but I'm trying to get scholarships to cut it down to like at least 17K that I owe after. So yeah. Under 20K is fine, but yeah, that's between like working, scholarships, grants, or being I just have to get like my CNA license.
No kids,
So
right?
oh yeah, no, I don't think I want any at all. So nope.
Okay. So that money, there are people that pay that on a car. I know, right? There are people riding around here right now with jobs or what have you, with $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 cars paying payments on. That thing is going to depreciate in value. You're making an investment in yourself with the $40,000 that's going to help you throughout your life.
True. I
Now,
have 3,000, like 3,000 or so of debt now, and I feel uncomfortable. Like a
3,000,
car, yeah,
3,000.
like so that's like 1,300 credit card debt, then my iPad 750, things like that. Things that I'm using, to better myself for school and things like that. Those are investments, and like my iPhone, like those are investments because I'm gonna hold those things for 5, 10, however much years. I don't care about updating it every year. I don't care about stuff like that. Even a car. 10,000, my budget, $10,000. I listen to financial videos every day. So the money guy, their rule to buying a car is what? Uh 50, 20, something like that. So basically it's like the car loan is over 3 years. You put 20% down payment and you pay it off wait. It's something 8. So basically it's 3, you pay the car off in 3 years at an 8% interest and you put 20% down. My overall budget is 10K. Do I have that all? No, but I feel like 8,000 over 3 years isn't bad. It's not gonna be the newest, but it's also my first car. Run it till the wheels fall off.
So you don't have a car right now?
No, I have to work on getting my license and my CNA license and another important thing, which I'm giving myself a year because I moved to Florida like 2 months now. So I'm giving myself a year. So by June next year, I start school.
Okay. Well, what's the hold up?
I
Nothing.
mean,
Nothing.
I mean, I'm working, so I have to like save to like get those stuff done. That's really it. So I started working like maybe about 3 weeks now, because I did my program when I came here, but I didn't know that it was gonna take like 2 months before I get my exam date and testing and before I get my license, So I had to find a job because I was, running low on cash. So that's how
You live on your own with your parents?
my mom.
Okay. Take advantage of that.
Mhm.
And how do your parents feel about that?
About what?
About you still being there?
I mean, my mom, I actually moved to be our mom, but good. I'm pretty much using the opportunity to, like finish school, get my 2 degrees, and pretty much after my career, I'm just living life. But yeah.
Okay. Well, I think you're on the right path. It's okay to go to school for what you're going for, because you got that's good money in what you're doing. That student loan, you'll be able to pay it back. Long as you, and from how you sound, you're not foolish with your money. So don't worry about it. Step out, take a chance. You're gonna be all right.
And the second thing, if you don't mind, I want to talk about YouTube.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so like I did YouTube for like 4 years. The most subscribers I ever had was like 409. Cause like I was doing little like documenting high school this, high school that. But I really like vlog content. But I'm like, I go to school. I don't drive yet. And I work. There's nothing interesting, you know? So my thing is I like the Core Treasy, the Weebaldi, like the entertainment reacting to, nonsense type of content. I like things like that. But I also created like the old channel, I made it into a like a motivational content. So one of my videos were like, oh, your life is meaningful, but you have to work hard for it. And I went over SMART goals, creating systems, and creating systems so you can achieve your goals. And I was like, so if you don't feel that your life is meaningful, what aspects of your life you think aren't meaningful? So then I went over spiritual, mental,
So
health,
what?
relationships, all of that.
So what you what are you asking me about YouTube? Like how to start it? But you already had one, right?
Yeah, but it's okay. In terms of growth, like momentum, like you promote on other
So you
platforms.
what will it take to grow quick?
Yeah, because I've been doing it for a while. Not really consistently, but I don't know. Like I be seeing my videos 10 views. It's like,
There's
how
there's
do you
no
keep pushing through that? Like the motivation, like, oh, one day it's gonna be 100,000. How do you keep pushing through that?
motivation is overrated.
Okay.
It takes discipline. And
Mm-hmm.
what discipline is, I heard Mike Tyson, a guy asked Mike Tyson, why do you run so early in the morning? Who wants to do that? And Mike Tyson said, I don't want to do it. That's why I do it.
True.
Discipline is doing what you don't want to do, but it's
True.
best for you to do it. If you wait till you're motivated to do something, what's going to happen when you ain't motivated? You ain't going to do it.
True.
Because
And that can take
there's
a
going to
while.
be days where you're not motivated, you don't feel like doing it, but you got to do it anyway.
True.
That's discipline. Discipline is better than motivation. Discipline will have you doing stuff that you don't want to do, but you have to do,
True.
even if
It's
you don't
like
want to
second
do it.
nature. Because
Right.
you
Even if you don't
build
want
your
to do
body
it,
to do that.
success don't care about what you want to do.
True.
If you basing what you do on what you want and feel like doing, you'll never make it in anything.
True. Like I don't always want to go to work, but I'm like, oh, I need the money, so I have to. You
You have
just
to. Well,
make yourself do it.
you have to take that same mindset with anything you want to do in life, not just work. Whatever goals you have, if you want to lose weight, like me, what held me up for so long, I don't want to eat broccoli and baked chicken. So I didn't lose no weight. So now I'm eating broccoli and baked chicken, even though I don't want to,
Mm,
because I want to lose the weight. That's the only way you're going to do it. So
true.
discipline is better than motivation. Motivation is overrated. So do it, be patient, and you keep going. That's what I did. There is no secret. Now, I heard about people buying subscribers and
Yeah.
stuff like that, because I've noticed some channels that I watch, people have like 800,000 subscribers, but only getting 30 views.
Yeah, I'm like, that's weird. Or you see them
You seen that?
100,000 and then like 2,000. You have so much subscribers and they only pulling in like what? Like 0.10% of your
Right.
audience in views?
So what I
That don't
found
make no
out,
sense.
there's some type of way where people buy subscribers. I don't want that, because subscribers ain't what matters. It's your views that matter.
True.
So if you're not getting views, who cares about how many? I don't know what's the point of that's clout. Like I got 40,000 subscribers, but nobody watching you. You can
Like,
see your views. So
exactly.
and then I see people that got way more subscribers than me, but get less views than I do. I'm like, how?
True.
But anyway, I got to move on to somebody else. And I thank you for
Thank
tuning
you so
in.
much.
pursue your dream, discipline over motivation.
Okay.
It's what you have to do, not what you want to do. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Good. Bye.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. All right, but man, I got your email, but it's in the spam.
All right, cool.
So Sadat Jelani.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move you out of spam. Let me see.
Were they all going to the spam before, or is it just this one?
I didn't check the other spam, so the email I just gave you.
Yeah.
It did show. I checked the spam and this one, and it's there. So
Okay. I mean, yeah, when you're free, if you can, I just came on just to see if you received it. So
I
whenever
got
you're
it.
free, yeah.
No, I'll just send it back to you.
Sound all right. I'll read it and yeah, we'll sort something out then.
Now I gotta take you off of I got you. All right.
Thanks, appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
No worries. Take care. Bye.
All right. All right, y'all. Now let me see where we at. I'm gonna send another link out for the people that just joined in. And for y'all that asking people to hit the like button, don't worry about that. They ain't got to like nothing. Hey, God got this. I'm where I am because of God. Not begging and pandering to people. Please like my video. Please share. I ain't doing none of that. And y'all ain't got to do it either. I'm going to grow with or without the likes. Whatever God got for me, whatever God got for you, you going to have. Can't nobody stop it. Can't nobody stop it. Not a demon in hell can stop what God got for you. So if they don't want to hit the like button, that's fine. I ain't going to ask them to, and don't y'all ask them to hit the like. Channel still gonna grow. See, there are people, they know what they're doing. They call themselves, I can't stand them. They'll watch you, but they can't stand you. Let me see. You hit, I will let me see some of y'all. Get this suck up out of here. Hold on a minute, Lord. Let me get some of these haters out of here. All right. Now, I appreciate y'all that want to see me grow. But as in the beginning, as it is now, I'm not asking for no likes. I'm not asking for nothing. I'm going to come on here and do my thing. Let God do the rest. I advise y'all to do the same in your life. I advise y'all to do the same in your life. Your help gonna come from where it needs to come from. You ain't got to be asking nobody. If you want to hit the like button, fine. If you don't, Big War still gonna blow up. So you can sit back and hold your nuts all you want to. You ain't got to touch that button. I know it burns your finger up to hit the like. I just can't do it. Sit back and watch me grow though. Without your like, without your permission, without your approval. Shit, that's what happened when a lot of y'all don't believe in God. See, God ain't real. I don't believe in that mess. You ain't got to. You ain't got to believe. That's on you, Cleveland. Only price is bigward@myyahoo.com is the email. So now let's get on with these topics. I sent the invite. I'm gonna send it again. If you want to join in, click on the link that I'm going to send you. All right, there's the link right there. If you want to join in, come holler at your boy. Now, while I don't have anybody waiting in the queue, I think that's what they call it. I was trying to decide what topics I was going to cover. But until I got somebody, I don't want to keep my waiting too long because I got a time limit. All right, Kevion Moore, you up next. What's going on, young?
What's up? You can see me?
I can see you and hear you.
Okay, baby. All right, so my name Kevion. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. You hear me? I'm
Okay.
20. Huh?
Oh Lord, from Memphis.
Yeah, I'm 22 years. I'm 22 years old though, man. I be watching your videos. I need some advice.
Okay, what you got going on?
All right, so I'm you can see I'm an over the road truck driver. You know what I'm saying? I just turned 22. Sorry.
Being from Memphis, that's a good thing.
Yeah, yes, sir. So I'm 22. So how would you navigate through this? Because like, I don't want to be OTR forever. I eventually want to go local, and I want to own my own truck. Because right now I pull tankers. You know what I'm saying? I drive for, I don't want to say the company, but I pull tankers trucks. And man, I just wanna elevate. I want to become my own entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So what's some advice you got for me? You feel me?
I like your enthusiasm, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this right here before I go any further. Whatever you want to do, you gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you. I can feel your vibe. Whatever you want to do, whatever it is, whatever you set your mind to, I can see it through your spirit. You gonna do it.
Yes,
I want
sir.
to say that first. I know a grinder when I see one.
Yes, sir.
I know a future successful person when I see one.
Yes, sir.
So that's you. And you 22. You 22?
Yeah, I'm 22.
Man, I was fucking up when I was 22.
Yeah.
I had a lot of money, but I was fucking up, man.
Yes, sir.
Lord have mercy. If I was where you at, boy, hey, I'm proud of you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, how long you been OTR?
I've been OTR. It's gonna be a year this month in June 26th.
How much total experience you got?
Driver truck just a year.
So that all your experience is tank.
Nah, I drove for Swift first, and I've been tankers for a month now. I'm new with tankers, like I'm new.
Okay. Does it scare you?
Nah, I just be real careful. It really don't scare me. Like it don't scare me.
This ain't no beer, y'all. Celsius. So you only got a year under your belt total.
Yes, sir.
So the key word is patience. All right. Get you some experience.
Yes, sir.
This is not are they keeping you busy? Are you making good money?
I ain't gonna lie, they keeping me running.
As a company driver, making good money, staying busy, do that right now. This ain't the time to get a truck.
Mm-hmm.
The economy is shot. And you want to go local, so that means you're gonna be in Memphis a lot, right? Which ain't good for a young black man.
No, I want to move like on the outskirts. I don't want to move too far away from my city. I can't. I want to stay. I probably move like to South Haven, Mississippi, or something. I ain't moving too far away from Memphis. I just can't.
But you know how to navigate. You know how to navigate the environment.
Yeah. I know how to. Yeah, I know how to. Yeah, I know.
Stay out the way. I mean.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, I don't want you to be a statistic.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Cause you the type of dude they'll look at and be like, I can't stand that fuck. You know how to hate.
Yeah. I'm getting that now.
Yeah, you're a young dude. You already got your mind right. That's some. You're gonna attract some hate.
Yes,
and
sir.
Memphis already notorious for. We know.
Yes, sir.
So don't worry about the truck right now. You got to get in.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing amazing. You're 22 years old and already got your path set. So don't let your mind go to talking to you. You're 22 thinking you're supposed to already have a 3-bedroom home and a fleet of trucks already. It don't work like that.
Yes, sir.
22. Keep that in mind. I'm 22.
Yes, sir.
I'm 30 years older than you.
Yes, sir.
I'm just catching my stride about 10 years ago.
Mm.
As a man, it takes us longer than it takes women to find out where we're going. We normally better off later on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you as a young man, so you way ahead of most men.
Yes,
to
sir.
already be in your career, and especially a black man. You're doing good, player.
Yes, sir.
Get that tank experience. You already got van experience. Get all the experience you can get.
Yes, sir.
When it's time to get a truck, I would say you're 22. You saving your money?
Yeah, I ain't scared to say it, man. I got 10 grand in my bank account right now. I ain't scared to say it on here.
Keep rolling that money. Because
Yes,
what I want you to do is when you buy a truck, pay cash for it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go finance and don't go get them a brand new trucks. They trash.
Yes, sir.
I want you to keep saving your money. And you can right now you can get a good solid cash truck for 20 grand.
Yeah, I got a quick question. So what would you do first? Like, I eventually want to come off road. Like, do you think my next move should be? Should I buy an apartment first, then just get settled? Or would you just stay on the road?
Well, how long you? All right, when it comes to coming off the road, make sure you got a job already lined up. They're gonna pay you more or at least close to what you're already making. Don't come off the road for less money.
Yes, sir.
Don't come off the road if you ain't already got a job lined up. What you already hired. When you put in, hey, you hired. You done took the drug test. You done did all that other stuff. You hired.
Yes, sir.
Don't come off the road to go look for a job.
Yes, sir.
Because the local jobs that pay well are few and far between. Keep that in mind. Everybody want those jobs. Okay? So don't come off that road if you ain't already got a job already. You already hired.
Yes, sir.
You can come off the road right now if you want to. If you already got a job paying you the same amount of money. When you come home, where do you live?
When I come home, I'll be at my mother's house or I'll be at my big brother's house.
Okay, so you don't have your own apartment right now.
No, I don't have my own apartment.
Cause at your age, I got some advice for you that I wish I would have known at your age.
What that is?
Live in that truck. No bills.
Yes, sir.
You know how fast you better say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $100,000 with no bills. You got the kids?
No, I ain't got no kids.
Hey man, you're gonna have to bypass what you want to do for right now.
Yes, sir.
You gotta think about the big plan, the big picture.
Yes, sir.
I want you 22, I want you to think to 32.
Yes, sir.
But you'll still be young. So if you 22 and got what you got right now in the bank, if you keep doing what you're doing for another 10 years, think about how much money you're gonna have.
You're right. You're right.
Think about that.
Yes, sir.
Bypassing, you want to be at home, I want to be at the crib, I want to kick it, all my homeboys, they at the club popping. Do that when you come home.
Yes, sir.
Do that when you come home. You got to have a 10-year plan. I'm going to stay out there on this slab for 10 years because I want to live in my truck. I don't want no apartment. I don't want no crib. I come home. When I'm home, I stay at my mama's house or my brother's house and shoot them a few dollars and let me stay here a couple of days. They don't mind. Family, and you ain't laying up around there. You just home on your home time.
Yes, sir.
Stay with your mama when you get home. Shoot her some money. You stay with your brother, shoot him some money, and then get right back out there in that slab, and you live in that damn truck.
Yes, sir.
That's your home.
Yes, sir.
No, don't have no kids. Man, you might be sitting on a couple of $100,000 by the time you turn 32 years old.
Yes,
if you follow that plan.
Yes, sir.
Then when you come home, now you can call the shots.
Yes, sir.
At 32.
Yeah.
Still young as hell. Pockets on swole.
Yes, sir.
So that's my advice to you.
Yes, sir.
Stay out there in that slab. Don't get an apartment. I know you want one. Man will have his own place. You got your own place. That truck.
Yeah.
You got your own place. A big ass bank account.
Yes, sir.
You not having a crib is different from a sorry lady dude not having a kid. I mean a crib. That's different.
Yeah.
A bum that ain't got somewhere to live is different from somebody who got a plan.
Yes, sir.
And decide and making a choice. I want to save my money, so I don't want to pay no $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 a month on rent. And you still got to pay utilities.
Yeah.
Just imagine, just say the rent, $1,200 a month. Just rent alone in a year's time. How much that is? $24,000.
Yeah.
Just on rent. Imagine that now. Not your bills, not light, gas, water, none of that. Yeah. Child support, none of that stuff. Just rent, $1,200.
Yes, sir.
Rent now, depending on where you live, that's the average rent nowadays. So imagine you not having to pay rent because you live in your truck.
Yes, sir.
So now you're making money, but you ain't putting much out.
Yeah.
So $1,200 a month just a rent alone that you're saving, that's $24,000 a year. Times 10 years, that's $250,000. $240,000 just on rent savings when you're 32.
Yeah.
You already got 10. Another 240 to go with that, $250,000.
Yeah.
At 32 years old, you got people my age and older ain't got that.
Mm.
And getting ready to retire ain't got $1,000 in the bank.
Yeah.
So here if you follow the game plan, you're looking at $250,000 in the bank just on rent that you didn't pay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord Hopper. I appreciate that. So, hold on, young man. Don't you go nowhere. I ain't through with you.
Yeah.
I like this right here. So, just do. I mean, you got to. You grown. You do what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
But if you follow this advice right here, you're gonna be balling.
Yeah, that's how I want to be. I want to be
You're
balling.
gonna be balling ass truck driver.
Yeah.
Did you see the Rick Ross car show?
Yeah, I saw it.
You're gonna be out there with a car.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, you're gonna be out there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I want to. Well, this is my whole game. I want to be. I ain't gonna lie, I want to be rich. I want to be just.
Okay. You're gonna be in your part of a million category within 10 years. Really, I'm just saying rent saving. Look at all the other money you're gonna be saving. I'm just counting rent.
Yeah.
I ain't looking at what you ain't gonna be paying in child support because you ain't got no kids. Don't get no serious relationship because they gonna cost you. And then they're gonna be a distraction. They're gonna be getting on your nerves. You ain't never at home.
Yeah.
You ain't got time for all that right now. It's about that grind. The women gonna be there. They're gonna be with at the finish line when you got that bread. You're gonna have your pick.
Yeah.
So if you happen to get you a little bit, wrap that thing up.
Yes, sir.
That's my advice to you.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, Mr. Bigward, man. Man, I be watching your videos. I be checking you out. I be watching them while I'm driving. I just be listening to you.
Hey man, I said don't be watching no damn video while you're driving, man.
Now that I said, like I be having them tuned in, like you know they had a like little Bluetooth thing on. I be listening to them while I'm driving.
Well, appreciate you.
Yes, sir, man.
So,
I'm gonna let you go to the next caller.
All right, appreciate it. I want to read this right here from Lord Hopper, and thank you for the donation. But it said, "What up, big? If y'all can read this, and I don't know, I'm coming to you next, Jackie." So it said, "What up, big boy? Patience is what I lacked when I was young. I did not hit my stride till I was in my 40s. Now I'm 50 and a self-made millionaire. But it took a long time and a lot of patience to get here. Good advice you gave to the young man. I appreciate that. A millionaire, huh? Damn, what? That hope." I appreciate you, Lord Hopper. Thank you. All right, Miss Jackie. Yeah, Miss Jackie. I appreciate you, Lord Hopper. Thank you. Hold on. Oh, Tanya, what you listening to me on? Yeah.
Hi.
Can you hear me, Lord Hopper? Thank you. Oh. We got a delay here.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Just barely.
Turn your volume up.
I got my volume up.
Hold on, let me see. What about now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you good.
Yeah.
I can hear, yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, cool. I had turned the mic off on my television.
Okay, so now you hear.
Okay. I had turned the mic off on my television.
Okay, so now you hear.
Okay. I had turned the mic off on my television. Okay. So I just wanted to say hello. Okay. So I just wanted to say hello. Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to go out and bring you back in. All right, Joe, you're up next.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's happening, man? You look like I want to look. Man,
Hey,
let me
man,
try a little bit. I'm hating.
Hey, I got a screen recording of like a video that that was funny. He was like, a girl got like have a sign up for me saying, "Come holler at me, big boy." You know, I wrote that down. Everyone said, "If not, boy, I ain't paying for gas. I ain't opening no doors. I ain't buying no drinks. I ain't doing shit." I was like, this man funny. But
where you from?
From Houston.
Houston?
Yeah, from Houston.
Okay, what do you do?
I do FedEx, but I was trying to do trucking as well. I'm trying to finish my second test, so there's a little story about me. So I joined FedEx. They had like a lot of money. I went to welding school. I did robotic welding, but I didn't realize how far that I could go with that because my job wasn't doing nothing. Then COVID, they was laying people out. So FedEx, that was paying a lot. I said, let me go down. So it's like a give or take, you know what I'm saying? I've been all over the world. I've been to Dubai, Greece, London, DR twice, Egypt. So I've been a lot of places, but I think it's like a give or take because I know with FedEx, it's like a cap. And people in my industry, they like to go get their CDL because they already dealing with trucks that's like the size of it. So they like, I need to get my CDL because they know what was dealing with. So I had my fair share of fun, but I would have wished that I would have went into trucking earlier than I would have. So I was trying to see what advice can you give me, trying to start off with trucking.
How old are you?
25.
Lord have mercy. You youngsters acting like your life is just over. What's up with y'all, man?
But like it just feel like when you get older, like you're just like, man,
you're 25.
Yeah.
What is y'all? You know what? I appreciate the home. And you got your mind in the right place. You're trying to get it. You're trying to get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But if your ass under 30, anybody listen to me, if you under 30, don't come on here talking like your life without you just already, you at the time to retire stage.
All right.
Man, you're 25. So, you say you work at FedEx.
All right. Mm-hmm.
And do you have your CDL?
I'm currently finna do my second test Friday, and then my third test with the air brakes is gonna be that, and then I already have a class that I put a deposit on, so I think I should be ready by early August, the latest, for my CDL.
So you already working on your CDL?
Mm-hmm.
You already in with FedEx?
All right.
When you get your CDL, you're gonna be driving for FedEx?
Maybe. I was thinking about.
No, maybe you already work with FedEx.
Well, it's like different. Like they have FedEx Freight. That's like a whole different terminal. So like you can do that, but they don't have contact with each other. So it's like I'm like a random person to them, at the same time because I work for FedEx Ground. So it's like a contractor type.
Listen to me. You listening?
Mm-hmm.
You already work for the FedEx organization, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes, you know how you got the inside scoop. As far as when they hiring drivers, you already work for FedEx. You already like part of the family. Mm-hmm. So what you start doing now is going over there talking to the people with the trucking side.
All right.
And let them know, hey, I'm working on getting my CDL. I already work for FedEx. I'm already in here, right? So what do I need to do to get on in over here with y'all when I get my CDL? See, it's different than somebody coming off the street trying to get on with FedEx. You already in the organization. You just not on the driving side, right?
Well, I am on the driver's side. I'm in the delivery side. So I drive the trucks. But it's like a
straight truck.
Oh no, it's like a P1000. It's like a long box truck, sort of.
Okay.
So it's like a third party FedEx. People.
Okay.
So I mean, I could like but they told me I need like a year experience. I know after you get like 6 months to like a year somewhere else, then you know.
Okay, look, here's my suggestion to you.
Mhm.
Go talk to the people over there at FedEx. Let them know what you're doing. I'm in the process of getting my CDL. I already work for FedEx, and you know whatever. Let them know what you do. All right, they gonna check that out and verify that. Say, hey, look, y'all say, how much experience do I need? Okay, they're gonna tell you need a year. What happened? So you tell them I'm gonna go and get that year. I will be back. Y'all keep your eyes open for me. Keep a spot for me, and they'll do that. You'll be surprised.
Okay.
And when you close to your year or whatever your qualifications may be, you start calling them and letting them know. Talking to them, hey, I'm such and such. Keep in contact with them. They're gonna be like, damn, this guy here really want to work here.
All right.
Keep in contact with them while you out there getting your year experience or however long they require. Keep in contact with them along the way so they won't forget about you.
All right.
And then when you're close to your year, whatever, you go holler at them again and say, hey, look, this what's going on. You never know what God might have in store for you. They might tell you, hey, look, we require a year, but hey, we just lost a driver. You never know. Come on in now. Go take the road test. You pass the road test, you hire. You never know. But you know what it is you want. Don't let that stop you from getting it.
Okay, so I have 2 questions for you.
All right.
So you know how you talked about how in your early 20s, you was slouching, and then it took you a while to come to how you were, which is still that's applaudable. How you overcame that, and now you make a lot of money. Well, I'm gonna keep that on down low, but so.
I don't make no money, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like you broke. So what was the gap? Like when did you start trucking? I know you said that you made $16 an hour, but then you transitioned to another trucking company that made you more. You made more. So like what ages was that, and like how was the transition for you?
What age did I do the trucking?
Yeah.
All right. I spent when I got out the Marines, I went to college. I got out the Marines in 1991, right, under medical discharge. And I went to college for a little while, for about 2 or 3 months. Broke as hell. So during this time, that when the crack epidemic hit my area. It was already out in California, but it wasn't in my town. It hit my town. So I'm walking to work every morning, about 4 miles to work one way. I didn't have a car. I was living with my mom. So I walked to work, making minimum wage, which was like $4.25 an hour. My check for a full-time job was $135 a week. Bring home. I would give my mom half of that. I was skint up. Woman without the question. So from the time I was like 19, 20 years old up until 30, I was in the street. So that gap, it wasn't working. I started transitioning as people started dying, going to prison. I was getting harassed. I had some other family issues. I done told that story. So Bill Clinton was the president at the time. And we had a budget surplus. They had a lot of extra money. We went in a deficit or none of that. The economy was booming. So I went to the unemployment office looking for a job. And the lady asked me, this is how God worked. I had never thought about driving a truck, didn't think the truck driver shit. So I went to the unemployment office. The lady asked, would I be interested in driving a truck? I was like, man, I'm not driving no truck. When she said, we're going to teach you. I was like, okay, I can't afford to go to school. She said, they have a program now. The government have a program. They paid me to go to school. They had funds set aside. They paid me to go to school to get my CDL. Not only did I go for free, they paid me for the the gas, and I would in like 2 weeks, it was about like $250 every 2 weeks. They would give me like for a stipend.
All right.
So from that point on, that's how I got into trucking. And I went over the road for a good little while, and the rest is history. I ain't looked back since. I've been trucking since 1996.
And I'm guessing you transitioned to another company that probably paid you more, and then you went on.
I had to pay the company now cause I had this mindset that, which ain't good to job hop, but I job hop, looking for that perfect job. And I remember the saying they used to always have, like, you get your CDL, you quit your job today and get a job tomorrow. So I had that mindset, like, I ain't taking no shit. I'm nobody. I got a CDL. So I would just quit. Like, you said what? And I just quit.
For sure.
So the transition was like, I really didn't start making money until I got my own truck, me, because where I'm from. I didn't haul gas. I didn't did it all in trucking. So I'm from Mobile, Alabama. Depending on what city or town you're from, the pay scale is going to be different. Right. So where I'm from, they pay you based on your area, your cost of living. So the company, they know we ain't got to pay them in Mobile what we pay them in New York.
Right.
A truck driver in New York make more than a truck driver in Mobile because of the cost of living. And the company, they know that. So they pay you according to where you live. So in Mobile, wasn't making that much. So until I got my own truck. Once I got my own truck, it been.
And like, how long did that take you to get your own truck?
Ooh. I've been driving since '96. I had my own truck since 2017.
Okay.
So.
And like another question, I know you have a son. Is he young?
My son?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 12.
So do you have any plans for him to like transfer him into trucking, or like have you ever talked to him about that?
No, my son is a computer genius. He's 12 years old, but he's a computer. He creates his own video games.
Okay.
From scratch. We didn't teach him. He didn't go to school for it, nothing. He programmed computers. He's a computer geek.
Right.
My son is he on the spectrum, as they call it, autism.
Mm-hmm.
But you wouldn't know it. Just he's not like, he's brilliant. He's on that end of it.
Right.
He's brilliant, smarter than me. Stuff on the computer, I don't like. What is he doing? He's 12 years old. So that's what he's into, and I'm gonna encourage him to do what he wants to do, not what I want him to do. That's what he loves. He loves computers. He loves programming. He doing stuff we didn't teach. He taught himself.
Right. And and like I remember you was talking about how it's okay to have a dream. So say if his dream is like to do computers, but you want him to also have like a secondary income to support it. Like, would you want him to get into trucking like just to support his dream, or?
No, I want him to do what he want to do, as long as it's legal.
Okay.
Trucking ain't the only way to make money now. People have to do something to make money, but it's gonna be what he want to do though. I'm not gonna push him into what I want him to do, but he got to do something. If that makes sense, it ain't got to be trucking.
Okay.
Unless you want to drive a truck, but you can make money in computers too.
Do you ever plan on like hiring people for your trucking? Like, do you ever plan on expanding?
Yeah. I plan on having a fleet.
Okay, so you go like tell people like, hey, I'm hiring. Like, if y'all want to come over here, I got like two, 3 trucks. Come out at me.
Right.
Come out at me.
Hey man, so I appreciate you for joining me. I got to get on to somebody else, but I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely come on sometime to give you an update.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, take care.
All right, Ricky, you're up next. Oh, Rick, there you go. What's going on, Ricky?
Can you hear me, Bigward?
I can hear you. You can hear me?
I can. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
All right, likewise.
Like to switch gears a little bit. been watching your videos for some time now, and I noticed you mentioned God a lot.
Right.
I don't know if you've spoken about it tonight, but
Trying to get to
I
it.
understand. What's that?
I'm trying to get to it, so maybe you can help.
I understand that some people have good experiences and bad experiences when they turn to believers, if you will. I myself was it was a bad experience. I ask you, was yours positive or negative?
Experience with what? God?
Yeah, that made you think that there was someone or something.
You had a bad experience with what? God or religion?
I had almost 3 years ago, I had a near-death experience. I fell asleep at the wheel, going 60 miles an hour, and I woke up in time, pressed the brakes, only to crash into a telephone pole. It was only about 40 miles an hour. Any faster than that, I probably wouldn't have survived. And someone or something woke me up that night, I believe. And ever since then, I've always just had it in the back of my mind that someone's been watching me, if you will, looking out for me. It's just one of those things, I guess. So I ask you if, like I said, if your experience was positive or negative.
Any experience where God shows himself or herself or itself to you is a positive experience. You sit right here talking to me in spite of what happened. That's a positive experience. I don't know if you looked at it as negative, as in, man, I had a wreck. I almost died. I was going such and such. I hit a tree, what have you. That was a negative experience. No, it wasn't. That was an opportunity for you to know that there is, like you said, you had that feeling in the back of your mind. That was an opportunity, because God don't prove himself or herself or itself to everybody. That's why there's a lot of people that don't believe in God, because they haven't had that experience. So that's why I understand when somebody's an atheist, because I was once one. At least I thought I was. I was just a spoiled baby. I'm going to explain that. I wasn't an atheist. I was a spoiled brat. Because I can't be an atheist, because I've had my own personal experience, supernatural experience, to let me know that there's something other than us, that we're not the top dog in the universe. Whether it be an alien, God, or what have you, we are not the be-all, end-all as human beings, as man. There's something greater than man. I don't care who believe what they don't what I'm here for. So you had a positive experience, because not many people get the opportunity. God don't talk to everybody. God don't show everybody. For some reason, he showed you. Hold on, let me get who is Sappos? You got to go, bro. Hold on, man. Gotta get these idiots out of here. There you go. Bye. Okay, so the fact that you live, so I've had more than one near-death experience. So that's how I know it's something going on with me and God. And when I hear, like, pastor tell me, God don't hear you, he don't hear the prayers of a sinner, and I don't do religion. I don't do church. That's why I asked you, did you have a bad experience with God or with religion? I don't do religion. I ain't knocking nobody for what they believe. If you believe in the Quran, the Bible, the Torah, whatever you're into, knock yourself out. That's not what I'm into. I'm into the living God that pulled me out of the swimming pool when I was drowning. I'm into the living God that made the bullet miss my organ when I was shot point blank range. And the bullet, and the doctor don't know, it shifted. Like, if it would have went just a half an inch this way, I wouldn't be here. When I got stabbed, if the knife would have went just a little bit to this way, it would have hit your main artery. Like, over and over again. How can I say there's no God? I can understand somebody who's never been through anything that's supernatural that they can't explain. I can understand them not believing. Hey, that's on you. And the time that I was not believing in God, I called myself an atheist. It was when I was asking for stuff that I wasn't getting. Usually when people don't believe, it's because they ask for something they didn't get, or something happened that they don't believe. I mean, they don't understand. So since they don't understand it, that means it ain't no God. Since I don't understand, because I'm, my mind is just beyond reproach. So if I don't understand it, it ain't true. And some people have that mindset, and more power to them. I don't care what you believe, because nobody convince me to believe, and I ain't trying to convince nobody else. But for you to have that experience, that was just, whether it be God or whoever you want to call it. Let me tell you this story, and I'm gonna let you go, because it's gonna relate to what you said. When I was in the 4th grade, I was at a pool party, right? An end of the year pool party with my classmates. I went to a mixed school, white and black. I come from a very poor neighborhood where we didn't have swimming pools in the backyard and all that type of stuff. So when we would swim, we were swimming like a little tub, or either the little blow-up swimming pool from the Family Dollar store or whatever. So that's the only pools that I knew of. So, hold on, I got to get some of these goofies out of here. Ban them for life. All right. So, one of my classmates had a pool party at the end of the year at his house. And you know how when you're a little boy, how you want to be first at everything when you was in school, you want to be first in line, first outside for PE. Well, that's how it was with me. I wanted to be first, right? So while we at the pool party at his house, I never seen a built-in swimming pool, in-ground pool. Never saw one of them in real life, just on TV. So I'm thinking that the pool is the same depth on each end. I didn't know about the deep end, right? So while everybody else was in the house changing clothes, I was already dressed. I want to be the first one in the pool. So I went full speed, jumped directly into the middle of the pool, and waiting on my feet to touch the bottom of the pool. It never happened. I'm steady sinking. I can't swim a lick. I didn't know what was going on. I'm going straight to the bottom. By the time I made it, because I'm fighting, I don't know how to swim. I'm just fighting, right? So I'm losing energy, getting tired, where I finally just gave up. I was done. I was at the bottom of the pool like a rock, just sitting there. And I felt the water like a big, fat, grown man jump, like a big man, to where I jumped in the water where the force was so strong to where I rocked. And it grabbed me like this. I had a shirt on because I was a fat boy when I was a little boy, and I had titties. I was ashamed to take my shirt off, right? So I was swimming with a shirt on, and he grabbed me by my shirt and snatched me up out the pool, right? Threw me on side the pool. Some non-believers will say, well, maybe you floated over there. But ain't no current in no pool. You don't float to the side and then up on the bank on your own and you done drown. You don't do that. So somebody threw me up on side, came in, jumped and grabbed me, snatched me so hard that where I felt like they'd have put a bruise on my back. Throw me up on side of the pool. I'm coughing and gagging. All I'm thinking about is when my mom find out, I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna get a spanking and I'm gonna be grounded for the whole year. When my mom find out, because I'm thinking it's my teacher or somebody that came in there and got me, and they're gonna tell my mom. So when I woke up, when I came and opened my eyes over there, wasn't nobody out there. Nobody. They came outside yet. So I know, and I don't, like I said, I ain't getting paid for this story. I ain't asking for no donation. I'm not passing no plate around. I'm not asking nobody to come to my church. None of that. So I don't care who don't believe it's true. I was saved by somebody I couldn't see, or something I couldn't see. Can I say it was Jesus? Can I say it was God? Can I say it was an alien? I don't know who the hell it was because they didn't introduce themselves. I didn't see who it was. All I know is I drowned. Somebody snatched me up out the water, threw me on the side of the bank of the pool. And when I opened my eyes, it wasn't my teacher. They were still in the house. I never forgot that. And there's been many a time where I wanted to not believe in God because I wasn't getting my way. Things wasn't going my way. So I wanted to not believe. I wanted to be atheist. I wanted to say there's no God because you took my mom. Life is hard. I had a nervous breakdown. It's effed up out here. I hate this. The little baby getting killed. The people in Africa starving. I'm just looking at all kind of reasons why I don't want to believe in God. But every time I get on that path, I can't forget what happened to me at that pool. That's what kept me believing for a long time when I wasn't getting my way. So I can't be an atheist. I tried to be an atheist. I couldn't. I tried to not believe. So whoever don't want to believe, that's fine with me. I don't care. I don't care. Somebody saved you. I can't say it was Jesus. I can't say it was Buddha. I can't say who. Somebody other than somebody saved you. There's a lot of other people go through that same thing that don't say nothing. They don't want to be looked at as crazy. If I tell what happened to me, people gonna think I'm crazy. There are people that claim to have been abducted by aliens that don't tell nobody because people gonna think they're crazy. So you're not alone in what happened to you, and it's not a coincidence, and it wasn't luck. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
There is a God, and He saved you for a reason. Why, I don't know. You got to find that out. And I'm quite sure you will. If He did it then, He ain't through. It's something just, but it's a blessing though. If you somebody that God decided to step in for, because some people didn't survive. Why you survive? So more will be revealed later on. That's all I know. I don't speak for God. I'm just facts. So I appreciate you for joining in. I hope I helped you. And next time you're driving, make sure you pull it whoa.
I'm glad you're still here, Big Ward.
All right. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
You have a good night.
You too.
Goodbye.
All right. Eddie Lorenzo, you ready? You've been patient, my man. And then I got you call me, Shake. You after Eddie. What's going on, Eddie?
Been good, man. How are you?
How you doing, man? What's up with you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Alhamdulillah. I just had 2 questions. One is a relationship question, and 2 is more of like a general life question.
All right.
So I'm 21. I've been working since I was like 15. I'm really just trying to see the best route to get financially set up and to like basically retire my parents, because they came from my pops is from Cuba and my mom's is from Dominican Republic, and they've been working hard ever since. We doing good now, thank God, but I'm trying to basically put them in a spot where they good. I'm working every day. I'm a welder. They went to welding school for like 4 months for like 6 days a week, 12 hours a day just to get it in and out. And now I'm working as a welder in a union. So I'm just thinking, what else can I do to make sure they're in a good spot in the future to where they can be like, oh, I don't feel like working. They don't got to. My son got me.
Okay. And you say, how old are you?
I'm 21.
And how old are your parents?
Both 52.
And they're in the States too?
Yeah. They're all legal and all that joint, yeah.
Okay. Do they work?
My pops is a mechanic. He's been a mechanic for like 30 years, has his own business. My mom's a babysitter.
So they making money?
Yeah, we're doing good. I mean, we ain't balling, but we're doing good.
So why are you putting that pressure on yourself at 21 that you need to retire them when they're doing better than you?
I just feel like I owe it to them.
A wonderful son, but you feel like you owe them.
I mean, they've done so much. I mean, why not? We've almost been homeless a couple of times, guy. And they take care of me when I was a pain in the ass.
You having the kids?
No, hell no.
You plan on having any?
Not for a while, honestly.
I'm saying you don't want any. You plan, but just, let me go here. Mm-hmm. Imagine you got kids, right?
All right.
And you take care of your son and your daughter. You love them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And think about all the stuff you're gonna do for them, right?
Do a lot for them, yeah.
How much they owe you?
I don't think they owe me anything. They gonna.
I rest my case. Your
I mean,
parents don't feel like you owe them anything, and you don't. You paying them what you owe them right now. You know what you're paying them?
how so?
You're 21 years old.
Yes, sir.
No trouble. No trouble.
Nope. Clean record.
They ain't stand up all night worried about you on the street. What you doing?
Nah.
See, when I was 21, that's what I was doing to my parents. My mother was worried about me. When the phone ring, is it gonna be me in prison or dead?
Damn.
You ain't doing that. I see the good in you. So when your parents are, you paying them back because they ain't got to worry. You're a productive member of society. You're well at 21.
Sorry, boss. Power went out.
I can still hear you though. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're paying your parents back right now.
All right.
They don't need money from you. They probably, and a lot of things about parents, they ain't gonna tell you what they got. They probably got money you don't know about.
No, I know how much me and my pops, because we bought the house together. So we doing, yeah, we're tight like that. So we like, I mean, I put down like $7,000 for the house. He put down the rest for the down payment. So we like, I know we're good. So
there you go. You back up. Okay, so now this what you can do.
Yes, sir.
With no pressure, to where you got to make sure they straight and like the green where you become a millionaire. Now I bought them a big home and the majority of people ain't gonna be able to do that. Let's get that understood.
Okay.
Not saying you can't do it, but if it happens, great. If it don't, great. You're already what they're proud of. You are already what they're satisfied with. You are already what they're pleased with. You ain't got to do nothing else. Just keep doing what you're doing. All that extra stuff, one day be able to buy them big 3-story home. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great. But your parents ain't thinking about that. They love you, and I'm proud of you and don't know you. Like, man, you're 21 years old, you're a welder, ain't no trouble. Come on, man.
Hey, man, it's hard. It's I guess it's the comparison in like social media and shit like that. But I'm trying to do
that's some bullshit.
I be trying to do the best I can, man, for real. I mean, I'm used to them. I mean,
social media bullshit, right?
I mean, I'm off it now, but
look, bro, I know people on social media that you'll think rich as hell and broke as fuck in real life. And I ain't gonna do it though, because they're gonna start a fight. These people be broke, man. People be spending their legs. I don't know if you ever heard this song. I like rap. I'm an old dude, but I like rap too.
No, I love it. Trust me.
And the Migos, I think is it Offset and Cardi B, whatever. They're doing a thing for clout.
Mm-hmm.
People would do anything for clout. To be looking like they better off than what they really are. They would do anything. People will spend their rent money, their car note money, the child support money to ball, and figure out how they're gonna pay their bills later, just so they can come on here on Instagram and have people like you looking at them thinking they're doing better than you, and be broke as hell, and you don't know it. It's like that.
But like that, man, because there be times I'll be working like I'll be working 80 hours a week, like 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and then I'll see something like they'll be like, "Oh, I just bought mom's a new Benz." I'm like, "Damn, bro."
Bullshit.
I be trying to get on that, bro. But no, I'm just trying to, I've been trying to do good since I could work, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much, but I do have one question. It's kind of like a relationship, and it's the thing that confused the hell out of me when it happened to me. So I'm gonna try to make it quick, so I'm not trying to waste your time. So I'm I guess decent looking if I actually prepare and do all that joint. So basically, this chick added me out of nowhere, right? This girl is bad. I ain't gonna lie. She is bad as hell. And when she added me, she already sending, the goodies. Yeah. And we was chopping it up. And I'm just like, this chick is kind of crazy just because on how she talking, right? And so I just ended right there. I cut it. Don't link. Don't do nothing with it because I just got a bad vibe from it. I'm not trying to just go lay wood with any other random chick just she's asking for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So afterwards, 1 week later, right? I don't know if it's wild or not, but basically, I get a text message from the shawty's cousin, and she said, "Got your phone number, took it off my cousin. You fine as hell. You trying to link up?" I think this, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. And guess what? Her cousin even better than her. I'm talking these two chicks are like 20 out of 10 chicks. And I'm in college, busting it down, sweating my butt off in the booth welding. And I got these two chicks, and I'm just like, damn, this is, my pops always said, ain't nothing too easy. Ain't nothing that easy. And so these chicks, swear to God, they go back and forth. So I'm Latino. I don't know if I already made that clear with my parents. Basically, I don't know if it's like a thing for them. These two white girls, no diss on white people, but like this, basically, I'll be going in a back and forth relationship between the both of them at the same time, for real. And I ain't linking with any of them, but I'm just trying to see what they're about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so in the end, drop the first chick, trying to see what the other cousin links up. And then the other one saying that the other one's blackmailing her to not come see me. Am I making sense so far? Because I know it's a lot of convolution. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's clear and plain. I'm waiting on you to finish.
Okay, so I'm trying to
wrap it up. No problem, I got you.
I'm trying to wrap it up. Basically, so then I text the other chick, like, hey, yo, stop cock blocking me for real. And then we go back to the other one. And so I started thinking, I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but I'm just like, damn, these girls are kind of texting at the same time, same energy. I feel like they're right next to each other telling me, trying to see what they can do. And so end up cutting it on both of them. I swear to God, these two chicks on multiple different occasions for like months, they would text me on like different numbers. They'd have an app and they would text me on different numbers trying to link up. And it turns out the cousin, the first shawty, she was just like, oh yeah, I basically lied and said we already did it. I said, oh, what? Why? What is the purpose? She said, oh, it's just part of like a fantasy. I was like, are y'all just racing to see who can get with the Latino fastest? Because he's just, what is it? So they would text me to the point where I'd have to change my number because I was already talking to somebody and we was trying to get serious. And these chicks were just trying to blow my phone up. And it's hard to explain when two white girls that are fine as hell to send in ass pics to someone I'm trying to talk to. And now I'm blocking them. Like, what more am I supposed to do? So I get a new phone number. So I was just curious, like, what do you think was that whole thing about?
Some bullshit. Same thing you think it was about.
Okay.
Don't think with the other head.
Yeah, that's what my pop says.
It was some bullshit. When it seemed too good to be true,
yeah,
it is too good to be true. This ain't the day and time to be chasing no coochie.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Do not get into that. I would rather you just stay on the goal you had by getting your parents in my house, man. I'm glad these women stuff, forget that.
I got you. No, I got you, man. I already had an ex-wife just because I'm married a Muslim.
Yeah, forget that.
No, they good. It wasn't legal. It was just like Islamic marriage.
Okay.
So I'm just chilling by myself.
Get your money, man. You're 21 years old. Get your money.
Okay. So that whole convoluted thing was just some bullshit. Didn't matter nothing.
Bullshit.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure.
Even if it was real, it was still some sick, weird shit.
Yeah, it was.
Even if they serious, it's people into all kind of weird stuff now. Swinging, couples swapping out each other. You know, people in all kind of weird stuff.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Ain't in all that weird. Ain't in all that. So unless you're in all that, because it could have been for real. But what I'm saying is,
they was talking about sharing. I was like, y'all, this is
don't do that. No. You don't know what them folks. You don't know what them folks up to, man. And you don't know what they got.
Okay, I got you.
So
I appreciate that.
You don't want to be the first one. You don't want to be the first man in history to catch something that was able to get through a condom. And Lorenzo, the first man known to contract this new disease that's able to get through a condom. You don't want to be the first guy to get it.
No, I ain't trying to do that.
You know, so it could be some stuff out here that can eat through the condom. You know what I mean?
Golly, man, that's
And they might
terrible.
be the ones who got it, and you be the first one to catch it.
Dang.
And you be like, well, damn, I wear protection. Well, in it, man, it's a new strain out that eats through protection that the rest of the people don't know about yet. And here you are the first guy to catch it.
Well, man, your analogies are sick. I'll be welding. I'll be having your videos in the background, right? And then I'll be just welding, right? With the TIG on some stainless steel. I'll be welding on lab equipment, listening to you be like, man, these niggas be worshiping booty. I be doing my thing, my helmet shaking and shit, trying to act cool when the boss around. They just like, I just hear, booty, please, help me pay my bills. Booty, please.
Man, I'll make you laugh at myself, man.
No, man, it's amazing. I'll keep posting. I listen to it every day. I appreciate the OG advice, for real. Like, thank you. For real, you're doing service. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
All right, I'll see you.
You have a good night, man. All right, call me, Shape. Let me see what you got.
What's happening, brother? How are you?
On, man.
Hey, man, I gotta, end this show right. You feel me? So I'm here. Okay,
what's going on with you?
A lot, man. I kind of want. I was going to address this, but I kind of want to address the previous brother, Eddie. Eddie, man, if you ain't never FaceTime those girls, like, it might have been like a Nigerian scammer or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what that was, but it might not be the real deal. You gotta watch out. There's people that's pretending to be people, and then their whole goal is to get you to send them money. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm in a pinch. Can you help me? What's your bank account number? So guys, be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it was a real girl, let's just say I'm trying to give him some. It might be real. If it was a real girl, then they could be just attention whores. So that's my take on that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But yo, I don't know if you've seen the news. I want you to cover this. This is black news. Ebony K. Williams, TV star, you know what I'm saying, is officially pregnant on her journey to be a single mother by choice. So I was like, damn, I wonder what Bigward think about this. I'm about to do a video on it. For the guys that don't know, I'm a YouTuber just like Bigward, and I talk about relationships and dating and shit that Eddie Lorenzo just talked about. So even you, Eddie, if you want to come out, check out the channel, call me Shape on YouTube. I got some stuff for you. But Ebony K, I guess she froze her eggs when she was 34 years old. That was 6 years ago. Now she's 40, and she actually is going through the whole in vitro IVF and actually got an embryo. Now they implanted it in her body, and now she's like 3-4 months pregnant. But I think the interesting part about that is that two things. One, she was famous for saying that she wouldn't date a bus driver. I don't know if you've seen that.
If he ain't on the bus.
If he ain't on the bus, right? Which to me is wild, because now she just bought black sperm. For those who don't know what kind of guy she's pregnant by, this is a black woman. For those who are not familiar with her, but this TV star who used to be on the Real Housewives of New York, she couldn't find a man. She was.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I want to address something going on over here in the comment section. All right.
Okay.
We got these woke guys over here. The black powerful people, whoever they are.
What they saying?
And they triple call the guy that was on just said the N-word.
Oh.
But we call each other the N-word all damn day long. No problem.
Oh, damn.
And we can hear him talking. He's Latino or whatever. They want us. So if I see you over here with that, you getting put out of here for good. Anybody got time for that? Don't act like a baby, like you ain't never heard that word before. You're appalled, you're offended.
Yeah,
get out of here with that, man. We don't do I see it. Nigga. Yeah. How about that? The hell.
Put the hard R on it, yo. Put the hard R on it.
No, I don't like the hard
R. All right, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually, for those that don't know, I'm Afro Latino, so I'm black and Spanish. I don't know if you want me to say nigga, but I'm gonna say nigga.
No, it's a damn word, man.
But I'm playing. But yeah, I wanted to hear your take on it, because
one more thing.
Go ahead.
The reason I don't pay that no attention, because the main ones that be hollering about don't say the N-word, don't say that they can't stand black people. Black people hate each other. So who are you to be telling somebody they can't say the N-word when you hate your neighbor who's black? You hate the guy on the street who's black. Your co-workers, black people hating each other, but then you hear the N-word from somebody else. You can't say that. He said the N-word. But you hate neither.
Yeah, we find unity in the wrong things, right? Let's unite so no one can say this word, but let's not unite not to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, my bad, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. Now that was real talk right there. So I'm just giving your audience a background story on this lady. Like I said, she's from on the show The Real Housewives of New York. For those that don't know her, she's 40 years old, divorced, and she decided, you know what? I'm not gonna wait to find a man. I'm gonna go out there and buy sperm and become a single mother by choice, which is ironic because if she was struggling dating before without any kids, I think it's going to be way harder for her to date now as a single mother. You know what I'm saying? So now moving forward, if she ever wants to date in the future, damn, Bigward, you blocking people.
You see me? I ain't going to say nothing to him. Get the ass up out of here.
Yeah, nah, it's cool. I'm gonna wait till you're ready. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm listening to you.
Okay, my bad.
I'm multitasking.
Yeah, audience. So let's tune into what we talking about. Let's stay focused, right? You know, Eddie's been off the live for a while now. Let's stay focused. And because I want you guys to, what y'all take on this too, right? What y'all take on a woman who is successful, right? Alpha female, as they like to call them, choosing to become a single mom on her own. And I think there's two problems. One, it's selfish, right? It's self-serving because Ebony she wanted to be a mother on her own, but now her child, who's innocent, is growing up without a father, and she's grown up into chaos. And it's a young girl too. So one, you know what I'm saying? That's an issue. I feel like that's a huge issue. She didn't think about the child. Two, black men, we don't donate sperm often, right? We're actually some of the hardest sperm to get. So she actually bought what she called 2 vials of black sperm because they're hard to get on the market of the cryo banks and stuff like that. Second thing I want to try to say is like, yo, the sperm she probably bought was probably from a bus driver because they're the only people, you know what I'm saying, or low income people, probably the only people that would actually sell their sperm for money, right? Not a high value man would go out there and donate his sperm for like $1,500. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it for him, right? He wants to raise his legacy. So it's like she wouldn't date a bus driver, but she'll buy bus driver sperm, and she don't feel like she feel like she's too good for everybody as far as men dating wise. And now in the future, she's gonna have to be dating as a single mom. And to me, I just think it's ironic that she's a smart woman, intelligent woman, but she fails to acknowledge the fact that raising a child in a single mom household, even if you got the bread, even if you got the money, still puts them at a disadvantage. She should know that, right, based on the stats. And she put herself at a disadvantage now being a single mama in the dating pool. So that's my thoughts on it. But what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I didn't cover it. No disrespect to you. When she said she wouldn't date a bus driver, I didn't think no more about her. I didn't know she still existed. That's how I looked at her. So if she gonna have 10 more kids, I won't cover it. I mean, cause she don't exist to me. Not because she's a single mom, but because the fact that she thinks she's too good for a bus driver. I don't care about the single mom part. Or that whatever she did with her body to get pregnant with him.
Right,
you know,
right.
That's her prerogative. You know, she ain't hurt nobody. You know, you say it might hurt the kid, but she could end up being a single mom anyway. She would have got married. Marriages don't last nowadays anyway, so she still could have been a single mom.
But she's starting, you know what I'm saying, behind.
Yeah, that's her prerogative.
That's her choice. That's her prerogative.
That's her choice. She ain't breaking the law. She can afford to take care of the kid.
Right.
Ain't no guarantee that the father's gonna be there anyway. Even, you know what I'm saying? So that's beyond my pay grade as far as, you know. And the only reason one of the main reasons, like I said, I ain't covering it because I tuned her out when she tuned regular men out. Not regular men, but
average men, yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say just a good man. Her definition of a good man wasn't a bus driver. Like a bus driver ain't a good man. I tuned her out because of that. Not what she doing with her body, her choices. She want to be a single mom. You know, most women want to be moms. So as a man, I can't understand how great that drive is in a woman to want to be a mother. So I ain't gonna judge her for that. I won't date a bus driver. That's the only thing I don't like that. I'm too good for you mentality. That's what she lost me at.
Right.
Have a baby, single mom in vitro fertile, whatever. She got to deal with God on that, not me.
Yeah, I mean, so I cover it just because I think the audience cares about it. I've covered her on my channel before, and the videos did pretty well. So I'm probably gonna keep covering her.
I care about what the audience care about sometimes.
Right.
But there's also a lot of bullshit that the audience care about. That
absolutely.
Because it's some bullshit.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of stuff that can blow me up. And I know that the audience will love it, but it's some bullshit. Right. So I ain't doing it.
Right.
So all content ain't good content.
No, I agree with you. I think it's a good place for discussion because a lot of our women in our community are getting educated. They're becoming these boss babes. And I think they could look at women like Ebony K, or even what about Vivica Fox? What do you think about Vivica Fox? 60 years old now, and she wants to get married. Now she wants to settle down, and now she wants a man that is still a high value man, but she's not at her prime anymore. But I guess she's trying to trade on the fact that she's famous and she got money. What's your thoughts on that?
My thought on that is Vivica Fox, just like me, just like you, has a preference, right?
Okay.
When she was younger, what she wanted didn't want her at the time. If 50 Cent wanted to marry Vivica Fox when she was bad, she would have married him. I can't knock a woman if a bunch of scrubs trying to holler at her and she don't want them. What if that's all she? What if she done had a bunch of guys that wasn't really worth a damn trying to holler at her? Was she supposed to just marry him because she was young? I got a lot of women that come at me that I don't holler at. So if I end up being 65, 70 years old without a wife, am I wrong for that?
Well, you know what? I think there's consequences whether you're wrong or right. I think there's consequences, and I think Vivica Fox is about to experience the consequences of it. And I think it becomes like a cautionary tale for the future generation.
Somebody tried to holler at Vivica Fox the other day, a comedian I heard about. She turned him down too at 60.
Yeah, which is why I think her head is inflated for sure. Like her ego is inflated. I wouldn't date Vivica Fox, and she's more famous and got more bread than me. But that's because what men are looking for in wives, like why would a man want to marry? Why would a successful man want a 60-year-old wife who probably is not even a nice and a sweet person, not feminine? He's not getting femininity. He's not getting kids. What is he marrying her for? Like, what's the benefit of marrying her for other than to say you did it?
I don't know, man, but I appreciate you for joining. I got to move on to somebody else. What up, Vernon?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm a new subscriber, and I love your show. And I'm just amazed at your work, man. I'm a truck driver, too, as well.
I appreciate you. I can't make a horn.
Yeah, but I just want to let you know, man. I'm married now, but I was married before, and I have 2 sons, and I have nephews, and your work is really helpful. I have a nephew. He's always want to pick these women that have kids that are not his kids. And he just keeps going through turmoil and turmoil and turmoil. So I'm turning him on to you to a point that, I'm not saying all women with kids are bad, because my wife has 1 son. But we got to stop going in there thinking we could save these women. with 3 separate baby fathers. And I'm trying to explain to him where you're going to be on the pecking order. I was watching a video where the guy came out of jail. This guy has been taking care of the woman, the kids, and he had to go because one of the baby daddies just got out of jail. And he was devastated, you know, and I told him, I said, look, a baby mama always has that in the back of her heart and her mind that one day they're going to have the family's going to come back together.
Right.
You know, she may not never admit that, and she may not never tell you that. But if one of them baby daddies want that family, he's going to give her that story, and you're out of there. And it's just like what Kevin Samuel said. When that little girl come out of the room and say you touched her, you're done. And a lot of guys don't think of this stuff. They don't think about the consequences. And he's 38. This is the kicker. He's 38, still living at home with my sister. 38 years old. I said 10, 15 years ago, you should have had your head down getting your money. You're 38 and you're living home with your mom, and you think that you could take on a woman with 3 kids from 3 baby daddies. And I said, sometimes the flags are already there. They're already there. Even on your part as a man, you got to take care of yourself before you can even think of taking on a family. What's your take on that?
Well, does he have any kids?
He don't have any kids.
Now, you really want to know my take?
Of course.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You want to know why he keep going for women with 3 baby daddies, single moms, what have you, right? That's your question.
Right. Yes, sir.
And then you say he still live with his mom.
Yes, my sister and her husband.
Okay. And how old is he?
He's 38.
Okay. He keeps going for the single moms. See, I don't have a problem with dating single moms, but it's a certain type of single mom I would date.
Okay.
It depends on her circumstance, how she became a single mom. Was she married and got divorced? Did the husband die? You know what I mean?
Right.
Killed by the same man. It's all single moms aren't eliminated.
Right.
But the
right.
sexy red single mom is eliminated.
Okay. Right.
For me.
Right.
Now, like I said, I don't date any single mom, but I do date a single mom. I ain't got a problem with it. Depends on her character.
Right.
Because, you know what I'm saying, my mom eventually was a single mom because my father died.
Okay.
But I put my mom up against any woman being a quality woman. So therefore, I have a special place in my heart to where I don't just cut a woman off because she got kids. But now, your nephew, you say it's your nephew, right?
Yeah, my nephew.
He ain't no better. He a loser. He's a loser. Who else is
I question his low self. I think maybe somewhere he may have some low self-esteem, I believe.
No, he just a bum.
Yeah, yeah.
It ain't low self-esteem. Low self-esteem don't make you a bum.
Right.
Sorry and lazy make you a bum.
Right. Right.
So therefore, the type of woman you think that a man should want, don't want him. He got to go for the 3 baby daddy having women. Who else wanted?
That's sad. That's sad.
On his mom. So the question is, why do the 3 baby mamas or baby daddy won't hurt him? What they want him for?
That's true.
He worse than them. See, a lot of times we as men, we talk about women being delusional, right? When women are delusional, they got unrealistic expectations, they want this, that type of man, they don't qualify for this, that. Well, guess what? Some men are delusional too. Some men think they're more valuable than what they really are. All men are not high value men. there are some losers out here, and your nephew is one of them. He's a loser.
Yeah.
And I could talk to the lady with the 3 baby daddies. I would tell her, what you talking to him for? He ain't qualified for you with 3 baby daddies. You should go talk to them women and say, why you talking about sorry nephew? He can't do nothing for you. He don't need no woman.
He can't. That's right.
He going for them women because he figured nobody else want him, and he can't get the kind of woman that most men, you know, the kind of what a woman would value want him for.
Yeah.
That's all he qualified for. There's a lot of men out here talking about they won't date a single mom when that's all they really qualify for. You don't qualify for the woman with no kids and that's submissive and the kind of woman that a man like me won't. A lot of y'all dudes don't qualify for her. And then you get mad because she don't want you and you start talking shit about the women. There's some delusional men as well as delusional women. I'm an equal opportunity soldier.
Right.
So, and I get criticized on both sides. I pander to the men, I pander to the women. And I don't care what either side say. Y'all should know that by now.
Well, we showed tonight it's some balance.
I don't, hey, if I lose all my, you know, so I appreciate y'all for the time that y'all was here with me. But if me telling my truth makes y'all leave, hey, it's plenty of other channel. I know ain't the only channel out here, so knock yourself out. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, just like I'm telling you, your nephew is a loser. You should be proud of him that he able to get the lady with the 3 baby daddies. He doing good.
I guess so after this. I guess so. I guess so. I tried to get him on the road with me, but you know, he at one point he wanted to get on the road with me, and I was, you know,
he ain't gonna sleep. He ain't gonna work in a sleep factory.
Now he do. To his credit, he do work. He do work. He plays the music in the church, and you know, so on that I have to give him the credit on that. But like, he don't have street knowledge. He don't have street wisdom. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like slow over on that side. But I have to give him credit. But again, the facts don't change. 38, you're still living at home. And I told him, I said, man, you got to get your head to the grind. You shouldn't be thinking about women. You need to get your money right. You need to get your walk with whatever you choose, God, and get your money right.
Man, you wasting your time. What city you live in?
I live in Clearwater, Florida, but I'm in Houston now.
All right. Do you get out and about, enjoy life?
I try to, of course. I'm homebody, pretty much. But when I'm out, I don't go to, you know, events when I'm on the road.
Okay.
I just, yeah.
You married?
Yes, I'm married.
Where your wife?
She's out with her sister. They went to a gathering here in Houston. She's on the road with me right now.
Okay. What I want you to do, when your wife get home, chill out and enjoy the rest of the evening with your wife and the hell with your nephew.
Amen. Yo, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your days with your wife. Let her know how beautiful she is. Because people ain't. How long you been married?
I've been married a year, but we known each other for 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the marriage is beautiful.
The marriage is beautiful. We
y'all grown folks.
We grown folks.
Y'all got married for love.
Right. Yeah,
and
we
and respect.
Yes.
And she's from the old school.
Yeah, she's from Tennessee, but she's got the old she don't have the modern day value. She's got old school. She'll make my plate. She'll, you know, all that good stuff, the old school stuff. So she's good in that. I'm good in that. We treat each other like that.
So spend your time focusing on her. Because you're lucky to have an old school woman in this day and time. It don't matter the age. Cause you got stupid women out here, because I done dealt with them. Cause I call myself looking for a quality woman, so I'm gonna go older. They stupid as hell.
Some of them, yeah.
So the fact that you got a woman that's old fashioned, damn your nephew. Focus on that woman you got and enjoy your life with your old lady.
Yeah. I'm kind of the person in the family because of my background. I went, I've been blessed with drugs and alcohol, being delivered from that. And, I got 4 sisters, no brothers. So with me, like 23 years sober, anytime, he smoked weed with the girl and they're spending money that they don't have. And so I'm the one get the call from my older sister, you need to talk to her. I ain't gonna say his name, put his business out there because I got him watching you now. But I'm the one that gets that call. Then my son called me. He said he asked for money from him. My other sister said he asked money from him. So I'm cutting. I had just had to talk with him. Look, all financial resources are cut off. Don't call nobody because they're calling me. This is what you need to do. You need to get your money right. I'm your aunt. I ain't gonna do nothing but tell you the truth. I think I qualify. I've been there. He come from a 2-parent family. He has no excuses. This is how I talk to him. You know what I'm saying? And whatever he is, like you say, I accept that. And it's what it is. This is just, you're right. This is just the truth. This is just the truth. But I talked to him kind of like, look, you can't be Captain Save or blank blank. She had those kids for you, matter. Whatever the situation is, like you say, I have to spend time with my wife and enjoy my life. Right.
He ain't playing Captain Save with nothing. They saving his ass. He ain't saving. Don't talk to him like that. Like he's a catch. He ain't no catch.
Right. Well, he better start learning to be a catch. He better get his stuff together. I know that.
He almost 40. He ain't no catch.
Not at all.
He can't play Captain Save a hole. He can't save himself.
What's wrong with the country is there's no more shame. That used to be shameful. I mean, there's no more shame in the church. There's no more shame in nothing. There's no more shame. People, they're not shameful for nothing no more. That's why things are the way they are. That's what I think.
Well,
the world was a better place when there was shame about a lot of stuff across the board.
Well, some of us still have shame and morals or what have you, and that's who you deal with. And if they don't deal with them. So, to your nephew, if he's listening, then get off your ass and do the right thing. Get out your mama's house. So the way you ain't got to pick the single mom that most guys wouldn't date.
Right.
He dating them because it's all he can get. He don't want that. That's all that wants him.
That's true.
So he's not.
I didn't think of it that way. I gotta give you credit. I never thought of it that way.
Right. He ain't saving nobody. They saving him. So that woman is Captain Save a Hole. Captain Save your nephew. Captain Save your nephew. That's what she is.
Right.
So, but I appreciate you and thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. We are at I done went over. Is there anybody want to get in before I end this thing? Because I said an hour and a half. We're an hour and 55 minutes. So, with that being said, I enjoyed y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Oh, let me thank you right here. Restless No Boy, I thank you. And she said, Big Ward, thank you for being fair. It goes both ways. I'm tired of men bashing women like a man can't do no wrong. I don't play that over here. I get, whenever I say something, y'all know I go through it. That go Big Ward pandering to the women again if I say something good about a woman. I know we both have issues. Men have issues just as well as women. How could you listen to somebody? Well, a lot of people do because they want to be validated. A lot of people want their bullshit validated. So they'll go find somebody that says what they want to hear. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm not that guy. Sorry. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. Like it or not. Some women are delusional. Some men are delusional. I don't subscribe to that red pill bullshit. I be knocking y'all, do your thing. MGTOW, I've said this a million times. I'm not red pill. I'm not MGTOW. I love women, but I'm not a fool. I don't take no shit off a woman. I don't take no shit off a man. You don't like me? Hit that little exit button, whatever it is. Or I can exit. You know, you say the wrong thing, I'll get you out of here. So it is what it is, man. So I appreciate y'all. I hate that my live went down earlier. I don't know what happened, but I fixed it. Am I computer genius? Bigward computer genius. But anyway. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. And yeah, the red pill is dead, but that's some bullshit. I wish I would hate a woman. And if y'all, hey, I'm pandering, what you gonna do about it? I'm pandering. Women already follow me. What the hell I got to pander for? It's more men on my channel than women. The real ones know where I'm coming from. Where I come from, there was a time and a place where men love women. But they didn't play. My grandpa, granddad, they didn't play. They loved women, but they didn't take no shit. That's my model. I still love women, but I ain't gonna let you run over me. I ain't gonna let you do me in a kind of way. Is that all right, fellas? Is it okay for you to love a woman again, but just don't let her run over you? Or can y'all not do that? Are you not strong enough to do that? Are you scared to be with a woman, and if she start acting a fool, you can't leave her? See, I can. So that's why I still deal with women. So where if they act a fool, I'm strong enough to tell you to get the hell on. So I can still deal with them. I'm not allergic to them. Some of you guys act like you're allergic to women. And that if you deal with one of them, it's going to kill you. Where if she ain't hitting no nothing, you can't get rid of her. I don't get that. If you get with a woman, she ain't no good, get rid of her. But if you ain't strong enough to do that, then I understand. Don't deal with her. If you broke as a man, you better not be talking about how to get no damn woman. I don't want to hear shit about no woman and you broke. A woman is only for a man got his shit together. Oh, there go Big Ward pandering to the women again. If me telling your young ass the truth is pandering, then I'm pandering. A broke man should only be focused on getting some money. That's it. Get it, got it, good. Bye.